Sound up to speed, camera up to speed.
It's a film host frenzy here at Horror Hound. I'm Dr. Mortose from Dr. Mortose Commands.
I'm Dave Binkley from Weirdness Really Bad Movie and Spaceship One.
Excellent. Dave, how long have you been doing this?
Well, we've been doing this for over 12 years now, because I've been with my present employer 12 years. I was doing it before, so we started there. For the first several years, we did it anonymously, so they wouldn't know what we were up to. Then I had to ask for permission.
I see. Oh, you've got a 2-year head start on me. I've been doing this 10 years.
10 years.
And it feels like a decade. Oh, wait.
I think it is.
Excellent, excellent. So,
good call.
Yes. So what's the favorite film you've hosted?
The favorite film I've hosted? It depends. If you talk about the hosting segments, it may be when we did Half a Sinner. Because we ended up down in hell for that one, because we drove a little too fast and we ended up there. And so that was really, the segments all came out so fun. As far as my favorite movie, boy, looking here on the table that we have, I think two of my favorites are The Fat Man. I love old time radio. And the original J. Scott Smart, who started the ABC radio series, started at one. They had one movie of it. The Dashiell Hammond himself had trouble with blacklisting, so he didn't get to write anymore, and his name was actually taken off of the movie.
Yes, I knew that. That's right.
And my other favorite one was technically Playhouse 90. It was Rod Serling's Requiem for a Heavyweight.
Yes.
And it was with Jack Palance, Keenan Wynn, and Edwin in his first dramatic role.
It's a fantastic film. Highly recommended. If folks at home, if you've never seen it, you need to watch it. Requiem for a Heavyweight. One of Rod Serling's best work.
Yeah, and the amazing thing is, in 1964, he turned it into a theater movie.
Yeah.
It was even better.
Yeah.
Because I thought his ending was so much harsher to the other one. So what was your favorite movie?
It's really hard to say. We had a lot of fun. Like you said, the segments for the shows.
Right.
We had a lot of fun with The Brain That Wouldn't Die. That was a good one for us. Our very first film that we did, our first episode, was Night of the Living Dead.
Okay.
And you can't go wrong with Night of the Living Dead if you're a horror host.
Right.
You just
Do you realize that's the one show I haven't? Well, it's one of two shows I haven't hosted that everyone else has, and the other one that I haven't hosted was Plan 9 from Outer Space.
I have yet to do that. It's on my list.
Now, what I thought we might do is host that as the Spaceship One crew, and put that together kind of like an extra Spaceship One episode.
Excellent. That's a great idea. Yes. It's going to edit everything around. You can't hurt the editing of Plan 9.
No.
There's no way.
It's not the worst movie ever made. I've hosted worse movies than that.
Yeah, I have too. And I've seen modern movies that are
It might be right there.
a lot worse.
And the
than Plan
amazing
9.
thing is, no matter how bad the movie is, how many hundreds of people it takes to make a really bad movie?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Excellent. It takes just a couple really dedicated to making it horrible, or it can take a crew of thousands and just not know what they're doing.
Now, what film have you hosted that you really didn't like? You thought was so bad that you hosted it anyway?
It's still in the editing process.
You've been editing for 7 years. You don't want to show it.
Right. It's Werewolves on Wheels.
Werewolf on Wheels.
Werewolves on Wheels. I mentioned at another convention that I was going to be hosting the film, and the reaction I got from people in the audience was, "No!" So you know it's a good choice.
Yeah, right.
But
people don't watch. Hopefully, don't really watch it for the movie. Although I really do enjoy it. They watch it to see the goofy things we come up with,
exactly,
or how many clones you come up with that show.
Yeah. And we already have one of my Ralph minions. We converted over to a werewolf and have him riding a tricycle around for the post segments, which I think will probably be better and more enticing than the actual film.
Well, let me ask you this as a host.
Yes.
Have you ever thought there are times when you put more effort and energy into your hosting segments than they put into making that movie?
Yes. Yeah. You too?
Yeah, oh yes.
Oh yes.
Oh, yes. Sometimes I look back and say, boy, they don't deserve our stuff.
No. If you look at it, another way to look at it is like what film that isn't public domain now, that's like more recent movies, would you absolutely love to host because you just love to tear it apart?
Oh, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Oh,
I would love to have Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
I'd go for Revenge of the Killer Tomatoes.
That one?
George Clooney's first movie.
Oh, no.
If you ever meet him and go to get his autograph, get a copy of Return of the Killer Tomatoes. That's right, I came up with this idea. You heard it here first. George Clooney. When people come up to you for an autograph, they ought to bring up Return of the Killer Tomatoes and have you sign it. I think that would be great for his self-esteem.
And yet he went on to have a decent career.
Yeah, certainly did.
Wow. See, that doesn't destroy everyone. It didn't hurt Steve McQueen with The Blob.
No, actually, The Blob is such a classic film. Jennifer Aniston was the first Leprechaun film.
Okay.
And she doesn't like to admit that at all. She doesn't want to talk about it. She doesn't want own it. You got your start here. This is where people discovered you. Own it. So again, if you ever meet her in person, here's a copy of Leprechaun. Will you sign this?
Sign this? That should probably either slap you, walk away, or
punch you in the face.
or sign somebody else's name. That might be something.
Don't give her an idea.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't say that.
Never said that. So are we rambling now? I think we're just rambling.
I think we're just rambling.
That's all right. So there's a movie somewhere in here you're going to see, either on his show or my show, or both our show. Or
maybe at the same time.
Ooh, we could cross time and space dimensions.
You know, maybe we could get the Vortex to show both movies at the same time.
Oh,
you know,
with
top
our
of each
3D
other.
glasses?
Yeah.
Oh, that's an excellent idea.
That'd be
You're gonna have to touch, you touch everything in green, and I'll touch everything in red.
okay.
And we'll show the same movie.
And then they can see us in 3D.
3D.
Or maybe even 4D.
Excellent.
So the 3D isn't that much anymore, but then that 4D, man, Lord no.
And if we can bring in the fifth dimension,
I can't afford that. Sorry.
cue the music. Yeah. Excellent. Well, thank you for taking the time to do this for both of our shows. This is wonderful.
Thank you for coming down here.
All of the minions out there, greetings from Horror Hound, Cincinnati 2021. You'll be watching this in the future, so you missed it. Ha! Come in the next one.
That's right. Or wherever else we may appear.
Excellent.
He's a star of it, so we brought his